radio check. And work is in PAO. Hello everybody, welcome to the stream. Glad you can join us today for some more fan art drawing air codes. We try to finish up the Subaru-san Squad 51 fan art we planned like 2 weeks ago. Well, apologies are once again in order. Sorry that I was not here yesterday. I had it planned early on, and I will not be streaming this one day this week because I had to do some live stuff that took a bit of time, and I expected that if I do manage to finish it, I won't be home enough or home early enough to do any streams, and as predicted, I did run a bit later than, and which is why I was not there yesterday. It was a good thing that I actually scheduled a tweet confirming that yes, I will be late and I will be able to stream. Things kind of got a little too busy, mostly because of traffic, and I got a little carried away with the other stuff I need to do, so yeah. Anywho, hopefully we have enough time at least to actually clean this stuff up, which I can tell you is very, very messy, and hopefully we can actually at least polish it a bit more so we can submit it as fan art. There's a lot of stuff that needs cleaning, although I think, personally speaking, I think Subaru-san's details are already pretty nice. Of course, people can complain. They have every right to. It could look pretty awful for some people who will use better fan art. Personally, for me, I think it's done. I just need to probably fix the shadows later. At least for Subaru-san. These particular shadows. But for the Squad 51 truck, I think there's going to be a lot more cleaning up once we've done laying things down. But anyway, here's how the composition will look like if it was finished. Subaru-san near the door. She just slammed it. I don't know if I should put shadows on the rear view mirror, because that kind of feels off when you look at it from a light source kind of deal. Also, from the reference images I checked elsewhere, it doesn't work that way that much, so I'm just going with this. Probably put some shadows here, if I have to, down here on the steps instead. So we'll do that later. For now, though, I'm going to need to clean this up. I still have a couple more stuff to work with. I'm currently doing the silver parts, well, the metal parts on the exterior of the Squad. After that, I'm probably going to do something. No, I don't know if I want to do something for the branding, since technically speaking, it doesn't really work that way, but I could probably add some shadows there. Now we'll have to focus on the 2 sets of lights. Not too many, thankfully. The orange forward lights for the truck, and then there's the red lights on the light bar. Oh, I forgot. I should also put the main glass of the lights. Dang it. Hang on a second. I should get to that. Oh. So that's why it looked kind of odd. Let's just do this quickly so that I can get back to the, what do you call it? I can get back to fixing the shadows. Just use the straight line tool. Okay, is that the wall? Not the wall. Start here and then connect here. Then is this? Okay, yeah. Now that looks a bit better. I just need to make it a bit more transparent. Yes, excellent. That works for me. I'll fix you back later. Let's go back to the shadow effects here on the silver segments. Just surprise, surprise, just the same shade, but in multiply. Makes it a bit easier to fix. You might notice that the glass panel is here now. It wasn't there before. Since we were done with the interior, technically speaking, I just put it in there. Easier for easier reference purposes. Some of the sheen I might have to redo because I feel like they're a bit wrong. Not for the hood though. I think the hood's fine. But, we call a bit faded over there. Technically speaking, I should also be doing some more sheen here, but on the roof, on the front area of the roof, maybe that's a little too overkill, especially when you consider other reference images. Anyway, back to the silvers. Doesn't look like there's going to be a lot on the lower side, but there's going to be a lot of sheen in these parts here, on the edges at least. This part here is definitely going to be darker. So let's make it a bit. And this here, this and this and this and this and this. This. Probably give it a bit more. It's a bit. Just so that the monotony of the straight line is broken a bit. That's just my personal preference. Okay, I think that could work somehow, although if you look at it here, it seems like actually the full side. Okay, fine. Let's do it full, and just the nuts here that are half shadowed. You know, it's really surprising how the traffic can be extremely changed just by a little bit of rain. But technically speaking, I did have to worry about roadworks on the area. I did not expect to have any roadworks at all because the last time I went there, the roads were pretty okay. Granted, that was from late last year at best to early year this year at worst, and considering how most road projects work where I live, yeah. Anyway, I'm glad that's done, but now I'll have to worry about another thing that I'll have to work on within this week, which means there's going to be another day where I won't be able to stream. Kind of sad for me. Then I already actually have another set of fan art planned for stream sometime within a week after I'm done with what I'm doing. So it'll be probably a bit tougher to do that one, even though that's probably not going to have a vehicle. Wouldn't have a vehicle for it. Just have to plan one over it one more time. And of course, there's still the stuff about the video game backlog I still have not fixed. Though we complete a couple of titles already, there's several titles I haven't touched at all and are nowhere near completion. I really need to get back to them. Problem is, my games, my hardware is starting to falter now, and there's the issue of the I call it any. Everybody knows since it's almost October, and well, Windows 10 is almost time to end its support, and that's going to be an issue for me since I don't really have resources to update to. Well, my current hardware is not capable of upgrading to Windows 11, and then there's the issue that I don't have the resources to replace them. Don't know what's gonna happen after next month. We'll just have to see. Where were we? Alright, is this enough? I feel like this is enough. Probably gonna have to, add sheen some crap. Sheen, oh! Oof, almost forgot about you guys. Alright, let's add some shading on there. Yep, there you go. Maybe I can finally go ahead and add the sheen on my ears. I mean my eyes. See, one of the problems I had with this is that the orange-red hue on the fire truck gets my eyes, especially when I was still just putting on the body color and there were no other colors that are disrupting it. And even now with these additional colors already in, plus some shades here and there, my eyes still hurt from looking at it. I keep trying to jump in and out of the screen just so I don't get blinded anymore. Anywho, it's time to put the sheen in. And 90. I get light in. And grab some. No, that's a police officer's helmet. How you doing? Okay, now what? Start with the armbar. Yeah, I guess that could work somehow. Some sheen. Oh crap. Press the wrong button. Hmm. Do I want to blur this part? I guess. Sure. It looks kind of ugly. I'm losing confidence about this. Okay, that doesn't look too bad. Not too sure. Well, whatever. Let's just go ahead with this. A lot of brightness on this one. What would happen if I use the bucket for this one? Oh god, that's bright! Ow, my eyes! Oh, Ripes, can you please? There you go. That was a bad idea. I really feel like I could do much better with the rock, especially with line work. I mean, I feel like this is a little low on details and it's a little too smooth, like a toy truck actually. Nope. Just keep it like that. I don't feel confident about editing it further. It doesn't feel right. Dang it. Sorry if I don't speak as much. If you've been on one of my drawing streams before, and you know that I get a little too engrossed with the stuff that I do, and I kind of stop talking, which could be bad for the kind of job I'm doing. It's probably just a really bad habit that I can't really shake off. Anywho. Okay, so some more sheen on this part, maybe. Just a bit. You know, I saw a post on Twitter or probably yesterday. Yesterday or was it the other day? Well, where they're advising if it's like I think it's a professional artist or professional digital artist that mostly focuses on anime style art, and I think their recommendation, or at least the gist of the recommendation they made, is if you're going to make rendering by shadows, it is best to actually start with the shadows before you, well, technically speaking, you can apply the flat color Then you apply a larger part of shadows, and then that's when you start cleaning up to see where the light actually works properly. And from what I can gather, it's more like before you actually get into the nitty-gritty of the details when it comes to shading and all that, you have to make a little macroed out shade, and then you extrapolate from there by adding the non-shaded areas of the color. And I think that's actually a pretty neat idea, but I can't really follow through with it right now, mostly because I'm still pretty much not as skilled in that department. As you can clearly see here, got this looks up. I'll probably get to that level in 2 to 3 years of continuous work. But we'll see. Is this the correct line? Okay. Excuse me while I turn my eyes away from the redness. I think some more experienced drawers than me have a technique to avoid getting all the blur out, or rather, not getting blinded by the bright flat colors. I don't know if Krita has that ability, or if there's some sort of manual step-by-step thing to do that. Just doing what I can on my own. Okay, now, where? Oh. No, I don't think I need to put some sheen on those bolts, right? Right? Yeah, since there's a shadow here, I think the one that needs sheen would be this area here. On a sec. What am I missing? I feel like I'm missing something. Okay, maybe not. Do I want to put a sheen on, some sheen on this front area? Doesn't look like there's any. This though, this segment up front definitely needs some sheen. Getting stiff again. little too intense. Oh, I had to make that one a bit faded. Like a bloody storm. Yeah, that could work for me. Okay, good thing this part doesn't need to be put in because I have to follow this line that's a little too far out of the FOV. Now, how did the door fare? How does the door fare? Just a beat. There's a corner here. Let's just... some of the... Just some sheen on the corner could do, maybe? Just a bit, and then some... Hang on a second, no! Yay! That should do something. That doesn't feel right. Yeah, let's just stick to the other. Whoops. Yeah, this is a bit safer. Hmm. I'll take that. Wait, is... Okay, there was a bit of sheen here on the left of this keyhole. Okay. Okay, some more sheen on the bolts? Maybe not. Just a bit, just a bit. Too much. Okay, that should do some work. The one here on top should also get some sheen. Just a bit. I forgot about the light here. Get to you later. Definitely nothing for this one since it's shadow area. gonna have to add some sheen there to represent the blink, the spinning blinker, I think. How about the... not much... my eyes... Is it really officially over? I mean, is summer officially over in the Eastern Hemisphere? That's what I keep hearing. It doesn't feel like it, even though it's been raining. And despite all the past bits of rain and all that, I don't really feel like summer is over in the slightest, even though it's technically September. Anywhere near the Eastern Hemisphere should still be particularly hot, right? Well, at least that's what I heard from the Japan side of things, especially now that they're currently experiencing really big, well, big tropical storm. It's not really in the Category 5 areas, but it's still pretty heavy. That's when they officially declared that summer is now over in Japan. Just realized, we are really in the last quarter of the year, aren't we? Last third, actually, since we still have 4 months to go, but still extremely surprising how fast things have gone. Oh crap. I need to look at something green soon. Yeah, okay, we'll go with that. Sure. Some more. Mm. Okay, we'll stick with that. Maybe. Anything else I need to sheen up on this thing? Bits and pieces of the bottom area here. Yeah, okay, let's stick with this. Anything else? I need a strat. Oh, doesn't look like. Oh, I just realized that the other logs, or rather the other knobs, can you even call them knobs? Well, yeah, whatever. Call them knobs. The other door handles actually have doorknobs, whatever. Just call them handles. The other handles actually have the keyholes on the left side. I think that's a mistake on my part. Well, whatever. Nobody's gonna notice this. They're out of flame anyway. Technically speaking, it's somewhere around here. Okay, what else do we have to do here? Yeah, I could probably just copy this button, then turn it over. Right? Oh no, hang on. Oh, whoops. Just move you. Put it down. And range with layer blow, bada bing, bada boo. See? No need to put too much effort. Why did I not do that with the others earlier? Why? Why did I not do that? Am I stupid? Yes, I am stupid. I'm very stupid, in fact. Oh, as if I wasn't stupid, I wouldn't be here right now. So I'm not gonna... Let me just stretch a bit. Where else are we going? Oof. Okay, just looking at something that's green. Just a bit more, just a bit more. Let's check and switch to something blue. Orange. Okay, that's enough blue. What else do I need to do here? I guess that's enough. Wait, hang on. Let me just do some more stuff here. Yeah, fine. Let's stick with this. Oh, whoops. No. No, that doesn't work that way. Yeah, let's stick to that. Eyes. Let's just no. Orange. Take out the body first because my eyes. What else do I need to go? Yeah, this definitely needs a fix. This shadow feels wrong. Probably a little too dark, a little too far in. Probably had to adjust it a bit more and then make it a little less dark. Should be enough for the silver segment, so let's go to the to this zone. Yeah, okay, sure, whatever. Stick it to that. Serving the peas. Sorry, I'm looking at something really green right now because the orange is still burned on my eyes. Sorry about that. Okay. Where are we? Down the signage. Didn't really need the shadows, but not even that dark. What the heck, man? Stupid. Just go 100% on that one. Now we are on the lights. Do I do something with this? Am I gonna do this proper? I feel like I won't. Some shadows. Dark. Oh, good. Something's going on over there on the south side. How do I do the orange parts properly? I feel like I can't. Steady on this line. Hopefully this will be right. See if this goes right. Okay, let's go with this one. Why am I already hungry? I ate a lot earlier. Not a good sign. We'll go and go with that. Got some sheen. Not sheen plus, what the heck? Lighten. How do I make you light? Yeah, it's a little too close, but well, whatever. I should probably delete this. Okay, let's keep it that way. Let's add some extra sheen here. Just use a different pen. Oh, that doesn't work. How about we... work either. Let's just keep it at this. I think I'm a little too overboard with fixing that up. Time for some more sheen. What does look? Not convincing enough, but it looks decent enough from range, I think. Let me check some other reference just in case I could find something. God dang it, where did it go? Okay, they don't really put too much effect on that. Let's stick with this then. Okay, some of them are for really bright blinkers. Maybe I should put some on them. Maybe not. And then maybe I'll add some of the red later. Add some interior shadows for the light base here on the inside. Let me just take out the glasses first. Holy crap, it's almost 10. I mean 10 gigabytes or something. Or am I just misreading this? What does GIB mean in terms of file size? I don't really get it. Someone who's not exactly as knowledgeable in this kind of stuff, I'm not too sure what GI means compared to G. Well, GB we know that's gigabyte, but GIB, what the heck is that? I'm only a poor countryman out in the sticks, and I'm not as knowledgeable about software I like to present myself as. Glow or sheen? I think I can make it glow. What happens if I do it like this, though? Oh, that doesn't look right. Definitely doesn't look right. Bluish, though. Should be. Dan, how did I do this before? There's a base color, in a shiny part. Right like that. Doesn't even look right. The heck? Dang, how do I do it properly? Gotta be a bit more white here, I think. Let's try that again. So I do it. I think. Dang, I need to check what I did to the older stuff. Should be around here. Oops. No, okay, let's try with that bow. And then add it to the blur. Doesn't work. Wait, hang on a second. No. No. No, that's not how it works. Let me check what I did the last time. Gotta be around here. Yeah, it has to be a brighter color and then a darker color. That. No, you know what? Let's just say at this. Let's just tell them they turned off the light bars. It's morning and all. Now I need to put some sheen at the very least. That work? It doesn't. On luminosity. Nope, nope, that does not work. Yeah, okay, this should work. That should work for now. Not super obvious. And, well, technically speaking, that's the best I can do for now. Hmm. Well, for better or for worse, I think we are technically done, but now we'll have to do some cleaning up because I really feel like we need to do some. Why is it here again? Oh well. Some of these setups don't really work properly. I get the right. A bit more muted sheen would actually work, I think. I'm gonna have some more faded sheen here so that it looks like it's reflective. And after we're done with that, I think we can clean the shadows here. Okay. Okay, let's probably. Well, they have to make it a bit blurrier. Oh, whoops! I'm sorry. No, no, no. And blur. More blurry? Yeah, okay, let's go with that. It's a bit of blur in there. Not exactly as much as I wanted, but I think just need a bit more. Well, let's keep it that way. Crap. Ah, so that's what they did. Well, I'll have to redo, or I'll have to do better next time, but I kind of made it based on what I saw here, which is a bit more translucent. There's visible interior. But some of the other people who draw light bars just put silhouettes via shadings and all that. I'll try and look into that next time I do another emergency response vehicle. Now let's stick to this. Maybe, just maybe, we just need to fix the shadows. Okay, that's the squad. And now we just put this. Oh crap. Eee! Hang on, I'm just trying to get something. Oh my god. Oh crap, it's all entangled and stuff. Alright, that one's cleaned up. We're going back in the storage. I'll use it later, I suppose. Okay, okay, okay. Sorry about that, I was just grabbing. Add. It'll work. Okay, it works. It's nice. Oh, what do I want to do? We could probably fix the shadows on the ground now. We had to add some shadows for the squad. Hi. I probably have to move Subaru-san after all. Just a little forward with shadows. No. Stupid. Yes, that could work, I think. Okay, that should be still too. Then now we can actually work on the shadow. I just fixed my graphics card. No need to remind me for another week or so, I suppose. Okay, that should work. Now we put the shadow. That's a bit too thin on the shadows, actually. But that's I should move it to... No. Shadow set somewhere around here, so we'll go with that. Now... And now, I think we're good. I think, at least for this part, now we can finally clean the shadows on the squad, because I feel like I can still do better than this. Something like that for now. See. And okay. Oh, it's taking a while. What happens when we start blowing this one? Now, the shape doesn't feel right. There's a bit more. We just need to make it look like a believable bit of shadow. Up, up. How about what okay, now about now we put the blur. Gaussian blur? Ooh, crashing. I'm gonna make it for no. So, Subaru-san, can you move out a bit? Something doesn't feel right for the shadow, depending on the lighting. Only had to adjust that. So. To make someone. What will this look like? I think the program is crashing because there are just too many pixels on this thing. No, something really feels wrong about this. There is something here. Has to be a bit further down. Something like that? A little too high. So what happens if we do this? Doesn't feel right. Something just feels off about the way the shadow looks. To strengthen the blur, I guess. Maximum blur, maximum radius. That's not. No, it really just does not feel right. There's gotta be something I can work. Wait, no. I'll look at other shadows. Everybody else is just making it a bit of a square of some sort. Even if they're technically top. Sorry about this. Looking at other reference points. Okay, so seriously, everybody else is doing it just a flat square of sorts. I want to do it like that? I don't feel like it. Come on, there's gotta be something here with some... What? It's gotta be someone. Nobody else does it like that. Something like that? I'll be, No, 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 no. I said this. Why are you deleting that? Oh. Okay, this actually doesn't look that bad. Although, Subaru-san does feel a bit off-center, like, way off-center, but... It's not too far. It's not too high. This is how she looked like originally around this general area. And let's move a bit about the shadow. Well, I could probably just erase this, but okay. And if only Roy was not in the way, I could confirm there was a bit of a shadow coming up on the wall, on the side of the squad. Well, he's there now. Just probably put some shadows here. Back to the side. Now there's too much red in my eyes again. scan with the red. Oh, the perspective shows the I think I need to change the shadow for Subaru-san a bit. Maybe not, I don't know. Yeah, okay, let's go with this. Let's give it one more, one run over. Okay. Look at it from this angle. Okay, I think, despite all appearances to the contrary, we are done. After 2 weeks of pointless toiling and absolute chicken scratching, I think this Subaru-san fan art is complete and ready for the presses, technically speaking. Now, just to put the finishing touch, which is signature, like it's going to be copied by anybody. Any LLM who tries to scan this will definitely blow up on its own because it's absolutely awful to watch, or rather to scan at all. So, is it going upwards? Not so much of a signature as it is just typing, or rather writing my name. In a way that no other people can copy it. I feel like that's gonna happen. We finished it on the 6th of September. Gotta realign that. No, that's not how you write it. Now, I am conscious about writing this. That was good. Little around here. Wait, that's too small. Gotta do that again. Come on. Dude, this is just writing. What is wrong with you? Are you? So much variation in the way I write that if I were to submit this to a government office, they'll block me for having no consistency whatsoever. They'll be justified for that. This is why I prefer typing on a keyboard rather than writing. Oh yeah. Place that. Oh, whoops. Wrong box. There you go. I can make it slightly larger. Okay. That should be it. I'll just have to take it, give it one more look over, and then I'll try to upload it on Twitter and Pixiv. I guess that's going to be it for today. Thank you so much for staying around, even though it was some terrible drawing work for me. I know this is nowhere near good standard fan art drawing, and I really don't follow a lot of the standard stuff, volume stuff. I think this should work for now. Hopefully, it would be appreciated by the actual Subatomo. I know I'm not really 100% a Subatomo, though I do like Subaru-san in this model. I sure hope she appreciates this, if she actually sees this. I would also appreciate it if you do share the fan art once I'm done uploading it to Twitter and Pixiv. And if you got any complaints about it, complaints or violent reactions, I'm expecting that, you can always drop a comment on the post once it's done. Okay, where are we? Then let's check out this. All of that. Okay. Then wait, move the signature up here and crop. Export it as with fill and background. Export it as with a transparent PNG. Just needs to bring it all back. Bada bing, bada boom. Yeah. Going to upload that a little later. Hopefully you can catch that up when I do. For the time being, if you got any complaints or violent reactions about the stream today, you can always drop me a line on my Twitter and my Pixiv, especially later once I'm done uploading this fan art to both of them. If you've got a hankering for the older streams about this fan art drawing, which I believe are already out of Twitch because they've already expired, or any other stream I've already done before, you can always check the VOD archive linked on the About tab of my profile page. Speaking of my profile page, if you got a friend who might be interested in the stuff live stream, or you just want to complain about Twitch streamers in general, you can always share my Twitch account, twitch.tv/lurkatwork. That's all from me for now. If you're planning to go and take a rest for the rest of the night, I hope you have a good evening. But if you're still in the mood for some video game plays, Atia Tepes is once again running some pretty fancy stuff. It's called Fly Night, and she is currently collabing with notable local fan artist Kansan Sun. So I'm gonna send you over there for now if you're still in it, but I hope you're still, if you're not exactly looking for another stream and just going and take a rest, I hope you have the rest of the night. Good rest of the night, that is. As for me, work is now RTV. Thanks again for watching. I hope you can put some violent comments or complaints about the fan art once I've uploaded in Twitter and Pixiv. Thanks again for watching. I'll see y'all when I see y'all. Oh yeah, keep an ear out on what's going to happen tomorrow. There could be another video game stream. It could be another fan art stream. We'll see. Good night. See y'all when I see y'all.